Hey, what's up guys? Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get one amazing overall body workout using one dumbbell. All right? I get it. You may have to work out at home quite a bit and you don't have access to a lot of equipment. But if you have access to one dumbbell, I'm going to show you pretty much a full body workout you can do. I'm going to give you a group of exercises. My top exercises to do if you have one dumbbell. All right. First one, definitely you want to start with legs. And I'm only going to use a 30-pound dumbbell for this. So it's not going to take a lot of weight. You can do different exercises based on how heavy your dumbbell is. If you've got a really heavy dumbbell and you can't do unilateral work, you can use it for goblet squats or something like that. But what I'm doing is I'm going to start with alternating lunges. All right, with one dumbbell, I'm going to hold it to this right side, which is the leg I'm going to work first, and I'm going to do a reverse lunge. I'm going to step back, lunge, over. I like to lean forward, over a little bit. I just get a much deeper contraction when I do that. All right, you're going to do your right side, 8 to 10 reps or 12 to 15 if you have a really light dumbbell, okay? And then you're going to go switch from right to left. Same thing, this side, standard lunge. All right, you can vary different parts of. You can place more emphasis on your quads by varying the depth of your back leg, okay? If you want to hit your quads more, take a very shallow step back and drop straight down. If you're wanting to work more of your glutes, take a large step back and you're going to get a deeper stretch in your glutes. So that's one cool thing about lunges. You can do one set shallow, one set further back, and work all of your legs that way. Next exercise I'm going to show you is more of a hamstring exercise. It's a unilateral, one side at a time is what that means. Unilateral RDL, all right? So Romanian deadlift, one leg at a time, shoulders square, chest out. Nice stretch in your hands. Come back out. You're hinging at the hips also. You're not just bending over. You're making sure you're hinging at the hips. And this is going to give you a really good stretch in your hamstrings, okay? Then you're going to switch sides. We're going to go to the left. Make sure I don't kick that bench. Really good stretch. Contract. Contract. I really like these. You get a really good stretch in your hands and a really hard contraction at the top. All right, so that's quads, hams. The next one we're going to do, let me get this bench more centered. We're going to do unilateral chest press. Standard dumbbell bench press, but one of the big benefits of doing it unilaterally is it's really going to engage your core quite a bit. So you're going to get a lot of core work when you do this. So basically, you want to make sure right here, I retract my shoulder blades. Nice, broad base. So I keep my feet a little wider as opposed to keeping them real close. Keep them wide. Good stretch. Good contraction. Stretch. You'll notice on the way down, your body's going to tend to want to rotate. That's where your core gets really engaged. You really have to lock in that core to keep your body straight. All right, you go from there to the other side. Same thing now, you're really gonna hammer this core, this side of the core over here. Make sure you're getting a good chest contraction as well. You're not just pushing the weight up, you're really forcing that chest to stretch and pushing the weight with your chest, okay? Push the weight up by contracting the chest. All right, unilateral bench press. Next thing we're going to do, I'm going to turn this around and show you one of my favorite back exercises. One dumbbell, I like to do chest supported stuff. So you can do a regular dumbbell row, but I really like to isolate my lats more. And we're gonna get a chest supported row here, okay? So chest supported on the bench, nice stretch, retract, and then pull with those lats. Basically what you're doing, using your hands as hooks, and you're driving your elbows back. Visualize your elbows pulling the weight back. All right, you're gonna do that side, and we're gonna alternate sides here. Yeah, you can really do a lot of good exercises if you only have one dumbbell. Again, if you have a light one like I'm using, then just focus on higher reps, 12 to 15 range. If it's still too light, slow down the eccentric, all right? Hit that contraction, but really slow it down on the way down. Same with your bench press. Take it nice and slow on the way down. Good contraction, nice and slow on the way down. You can do that by slowing down the reps slightly. You add a lot more intensity to the lift, even with a little bit of weight. All right. Next exercise is one of my all-time favorites. I like it. Every time I'm putting a size phase in a program, trying to get a little thicker, stronger look, I always add hanging cleans, all right? Done it for over 25 years with all of my clients. Adds the beefiness to the traps, that upper back, the neck, the shoulders. So you can do that with a single dumbbell as well. I like to broaden my stance slightly. And basically, you're starting off almost like a shrug, a power shrug, but you're cleaning it, pushing it, okay? Hanging clean press. You can actually go with a lot heavier weight here because it's okay to use a little momentum when you're driving the weight up. You don't want to go slow and then lift. You actually want that momentum on the way up and then push it up. If the weight is really heavy and you can't just push, drive into a push press. All right, you can do that as well. This is a really good mass builder. So, and also just somebody wanting to shape up, get some thicker delts and traps. This helps that a lot as well. Next side. Side. I'll do one more. And again, this weight is really light, but the heavier you can go, the better. Lastly, one that I really love for the core. Your core is getting worked in a lot of these exercises. When you're doing unilateral rows, your core, the stabilizing muscles are all tight, keeping your core engaged. Same with your bench press. Same when you're doing most of these exercises. Now I like to finish it off with a dumbbell overhead hold. Directly overhead, keep your core tight and locked in. You actually want to hold this thing for like 30 seconds, all right? If the weight is really heavy and you can't, start with as much time as you can. If it's really light, then go longer if you need to. But you will really feel a huge engagement in your core. You're going to go one side, and same thing with the other. It's just a dumbbell overhead hold, unilateral though. We're doing one side at a time, assuming you only have one dumbbell. That's the benefit of all of these exercises. Just want you to know that you can do a full body workout with one dumbbell. You can do different intensity techniques. You can do more reps, less reps, slower reps. You can turn this into a circuit, all right, a giant set. Do every exercise, rest 60 seconds, do it all again, okay? Depending on your fitness and conditioning levels, your strength levels, your experience, are you beginner, intermediate, advanced? You can do 2 sets, you can go up to 5 sets. Tremendous overall body workout with only 1 dumbbell. So you get tremendous benefits. And yes, I'm sweating. My air conditioner, I think, is down and it's 95 degrees in this place. But I wanted to film this for you guys. If you have any questions about any of these exercises, I know I'm probably out of breath because it is extremely hot in here. I apologize if you couldn't understand me. But any questions about how to do these correctly? Any substitutions? If you can't do one of these for a specific reason, one being the unilateral RDLs, I get a lot of people tell me that they can't do those right now because of the lack of balance, and that's fine. You can do one of 2 things. You can hold on to something just for balance and take this unilateral hip hinge. Make sure you're hinging at the hips, but you can still do the unilateral RDL and hold on to something just for balance. Just don't use it and help you push up with the balance that you're using. But it may not be that exercise, maybe something else you can do. So anyways, if you got any questions about any of those, comment below, let me know. Also, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, guys, please subscribe to our channel. It's a tremendous channel. We got a ton of videos out. We got a lot more we're about to push out. And I'm really proud of it, really excited about it, excited about the future of it and the growth. If you got any buddies that you can share this with, please do that. One last thing, 2 amazing programs out there right now. My Ripped After 40 program for men and my Anabolic Arms program. So both are tremendous programs designed to get you really good results. All men our age, our age and older. I'm mid-40s, so 40s, 50s, 60s and beyond. It's workouts that are designed specifically for you guys, less taxing on your joints. You can still build muscle utilizing less weight and creating a tremendous amount of time under tension, especially if you utilize some of these lifts with my Tricon training. So a lot of benefits, but check out one of those programs or both of those programs, man. And man, that's all I got for you guys. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.